upon a time deep down St. Louis, there was a guy called Ron and his wife named Susie. They later became stars in a Hollywood movie. So let me tell the story from beginning about how we do it. Ron is an accountant who loves gold and silver. A printed cash and cryptocurrencies gave him a shiver. So he started streaming first base and bet he delivered. But he was slowly starting to smell something even iller. Susie showed Ron a newspaper article about a every coin named after human particles. Ron asked what type of unicorn fart does that is. But still the article left a bright spark of interest. Curious how he is, he thought about a twist. Making a meme coin to show how worthless it is. He called it USD, presented in his dreams and stay to shoot, don't fight. Please listen to me. Unicorn fart dust, 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 fart dust, unicorn fart dust, unicorn fart dust, unicorn fart dust.
Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the basement. Still getting used to that intro thing and how to transition in here. But hey, we got a ton to talk about today. We're going to talk about 644,000 price on Bitcoin, 644,000. We're going to talk about this new BNB chain. Those are the big crypto stories. But most importantly, right, we're going to talk about what sets us apart. What is different about UFD? And the bottom line, guys, is this. We are a long-term energy play. Not like oil or solar or nuclear. No, we have an energy within our community that cannot be met or cannot be made similar by any other project that's out there. And that will continue to set us apart. We are not a hype coin, right? We love hype, right? We love our hype. And there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of great things coming down the pipe for Unicorn Fart Dust. No doubt about it. There will be plenty of hype. But what we focus on is growing the community, growing the energy, which is, there's some sun shining on my face. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I need to put up my sun blocker, my sunscreen. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, shoot. There it is. I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. Don't question it. I'm in a basement, and when the sun comes in the window, it shines right on my face, and it does not add to your viewing pleasure or my viewing pleasure. But we are an energy force. We are a nucleus. We were created out of FUD. We were created by you. Completely different. We were talking about this yesterday on the spaces, right? Like everything. We are literally a unicorn. Right? You know what a unicorn means? It's like once they said that Uber was they refer to companies as unicorns, right? Like a new idea, something that can never be done again. We are the unicorn. So don't forget that. We aren't built on hype, right? Hype will happen. No doubt about it. There'll be plenty of hype, I believe, coming down the road. We're built on people. We are by the people, for the people. We are the people's coin. Nobody else can claim that. Dave Portnoy tried to say that with Jail Stool. Remember that? There's so much BS that goes on in the meme coin sector. That was what, back in March, April? Oh, it's the me. I'm Jail Stool. I'm the people's coin. Oh, really? How long did that last? A week? Maybe? Right? We have been here for 9 months, showing up every day, proving, not talking about it. I can sit down here all I want and say, we're the people's coin. Hey guys, we're the people. Let me try a piece of pizza. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. And I love Dave. I think Dave Portnoy is funny. So I wasn't, I'm not going to do one bite pizza things, but we don't talk, right? Talk is cheap. So I'm going to shut up on it soon. Our actions show that we are the people's coin. What was the other people's coin? Oh, let me think. Oh, that would have been Bitcoin. Yeah. Maybe that's why everybody that's in the OGs from Bitcoin says they feel the same way, the same energy in our community right now that they felt early on in Bitcoin. Think about it, buttercups. I'm not talking to you. You're a duster, or you're a diamond hoof duster, but for the buttercups, and they'll be coming. Now, speaking of Bitcoin, Big news. Van Eck, one of the big financial companies, institutional, whatever, big, put out this article, and this would be good for our grandfather Bitcoin. And you know, what's good for grandpa is usually good for the grandchildren, us, right? The grandchild of Bitcoin, in my opinion. So I want to share this with you because I think it's very interesting news and something big going on in crypto. Talks about this. This comes from Zero Hedge, one of my favorite news sources. Says gold's gains, gold, its gains could imply a 644,000 Bitcoin in equivalent value. That, according to Van Eck, Bitcoin could be worth half as much as gold by its next halving, slated for 2028. Excuse me. And the recent rise in gold prices, oh yeah, gold and silver are on fire, would price the cryptocurrency at $644,000 in equivalent value, the analyst said. There's the Bitcoin picture they always use on Zero Hedge. Says, quote, we've been saying Bitcoin should reach half of gold's market cap. So they're basing this off the market cap of gold, which is probably now around $30 trillion, the total market cap of gold. After the next halving, that's from Matthew Siegel, head of digital asset research at Van Eck, and he said that in an X post on Monday. So while we're out here, let's go take a look at the gold price, and we'll check on crypto as well. But this is CNBC. Gold is up $56 per ounce. This is the future. So this is the December, there it is right there, right next to Gold COMEX, December of 2025 futures price. $4,060 per ounce. And it does not look like gold is going to let out anytime soon. Look at this 1-year chart of gold, and I'll draw it on there for you. And the same thing is true for silver. We'll take a sneaky peek at silver as well. But this has been a rather steady, with a slight increase in the upward trajectory in the last month or so, but really a steady. This has not been a spike up. What's good for gold, what's good for silver is good for crypto, and eventually will be good for Unicorn Fart Dust. As a matter of fact, if you take the time to pull up the original meme, the original picture that I published on December 15th or 16th, whatever it was, when I created as the developer, yeah, I'm the developer of Unicorn Fart Dust. When I put out that picture, it's that little foam keychain on top of 2 ounces of silver. And as you may know, I love gold, but I really love silver almost as much as I love Unicorn Fart Dust. Silver in the futures market. Hold on here. Are we sharing the right screen? Yes, we are. Silver up $1 per ounce, almost 2% today. Again, in the futures market at 48.47. There's futures in gold and silver, and then there's this, just so you guys know. This is Kitco. This is the spot price, and as Susie so nicely pointed out to me, it says that right there if you go to the Kitco website. And the silver spot price is $48.95. So the current price to buy silver is almost $49. And let's go back here. Oh, interesting. So we are in a state of what's called backward. I won't go too deep into this, but for those of you that are into trading in commodities, and there's futures in the crypto market as well, we're in a state of backwardization right now in the silver market, meaning it's more expensive to buy silver immediately in the spot market than it is in the futures market. Usually that's opposite. Usually it's cheaper to buy it now and more expensive in the future. What that means is people are worried about their ability to get the actual physical metal. So anyway, if Bitcoin catches up with gold, like they're saying it is, and everybody calls Bitcoin digital gold, they're saying, Van Eck is saying that by 2028, we could have 644,000 exactly Bitcoin price. Don't make any financial decisions based on what I say. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think Van Eck is, so I don't know. But I'm also saying always be careful. No matter what you do, always be responsible. And don't forget, when we talk about gold and silver doing well, I've said from day one that Unicorn Fart Dust, if Bitcoin is digital gold, Unicorn Fart Dust is this, digital silver. That's a 5-ounce piece of silver that came from First Mint. They sponsor my gold and silver content. firstmint.com, great place to buy silver. And like I said, Unicorn Fart Dust, we are digital silver. And I think that gold, silver, and crypto are in for a wonderful ride, not just for the next months, quarters, years, I think decade. We're going to have a period like we had in the 1970s where non-fiat based investments, let's just say, did very, very well. You can look it up for yourself. All right. What about B&B? To me, B&B is bed and breakfast. That's when I want to be romantic with this beauty right here, upstairs Susie. I'll bring her to a B&B, but there's a new crypto, or maybe, I don't know if it's been out a while. I don't know. It's from Binance called BNB, and it is on fire. I didn't realize. I've been hearing a lot about it. I did a little bit of research, but let's go learn about BNB. Hold on here. Boop, here it is. Okay, this comes from our good friends at CoinMarketCap. BNB now overtakes XRP to claim the third spot in crypto rankings. So you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now BNB. I got a couple paragraphs I just want to read so we learn about this. BNB has secured its position as the third largest crypto by market cap, surpassing XRP in a notable milestone for the BNB chain ecosystem. The native token, so it's the native token of Binance developed layer 1 blockchain. So this comes from, what's his name? I want to say Cheesy, the guy, Beezy, I don't know, the guy that runs Binance that everybody loves, and I like him too. But anyway, it reached $1,326 at the time of reporting, marking a nearly 30% increase. So that's all we're hearing about now. It's the latest meta. Remember Bonk? Like 6 weeks ago, I was getting all these people sending me these frantic messages about, you need to be on Bonk, you need to make a launch pad, blah, blah, blah. Then it was pump fund streaming. It's like one thing after another. Now it's BNB. We'll see how long this one lasts. Although it does feel like this may have some more staying power. That's why we don't chase. Within Unicorn Fart Dust, we will strategically try to take advantage of whatever the latest meta is, but we certainly won't chase it. We are on the rails of the original ethos of cryptocurrency. Back to BNB, the digital asset now commands a market cap of $182 billion, placing it behind only Bitcoin and Ethereum in the global crypto hierarchy. This achievement follows BNB breaking above 1,100 threshold for the first time on Friday, setting the stage for its climb past XRP on Tuesday. So that's what's happening in crypto. 650,000, I almost said per ounce, per coin, Bitcoin. In BNB, it's the latest and greatest thing. So we're going to stay on top of that. We're going to stay on top of everything. Let's do an update here. Make sure I'm hitting every charity auction update. Guys, we are raising money for pediatric cancer for a charity called Live, L-I-V, Like a Unicorn, which supports, it's a great foundation and supports families that are dealing with pediatric cancer. We've got a big NFT auction going on. Okay, I have a post tweeted, pinned at the top of my Twitter page, X page, where you can learn all about it. But we're auctioning off 24 NFTs that were created by the children of the Unicorn Fart Dust community. We also have on Friday night a Spaces at 9 p.m. Central. It's going to be focused on NFTs. It's going to be focused on this charity drive. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then after that, I hear that DJ Litmus, I called him DJ Litmus for the longest time, and eventually somebody corrected me. Anyway, our DJ, who's reaching out to so many communities, which is good, is going to have a big rave dance party, the biggest rave dance party in the history of the internet. Let's break records. Okay, DJ Litmus is our man, and we love him. Just like DJ Litmus, right, is bringing communities together. We in Unicorn Fart Dust are bringing communities together in this drive to raise money for pediatric cancer. Here, I got some notes. It's the good side of crypto. And that's serious. Let's show the world. Guys, here's the reality. Like the 93% of people who aren't in crypto, unfortunately, a lot of them, when they hear crypto, they're like, oh, I've heard bad things. Okay, not everybody. Let's make it so that those people start to hear good things. They don't hear about meme coin communities throwing adult toys that happen to look like cucumbers onto the court at WNBA games. Let's have them hear about stories like, wow, this crypto community called Unicorn Fart Dust brought together a lot of communities and they raised money for pediatric cancer. Huh? Let's do that. What else? Huh? It's good for crypto. It's good for UFD. It's good for the meme coin communities, and it's good for the world. And it's good, most importantly, on a very serious note, for the families that are dealing with what could be probably one of the most traumatic things that any family could ever have to deal with, right? Dealing with a child with cancer. So let's do some good. We can do it. Is your horn tingling? My horn's tingling. How about a 3-second smile? For those of you who may be buttercups, a buttercup is someone who's never owned their first unicorn fart dust bean, who's not in the corral with the herd of dusters. The 3-second smile is something we do. We can do it on our own. We can do it together. Right now, we're going to do it together. All right. When I count to 3, when I say go, all right, we're going to smile for 3 seconds, and you're going to feel like you've been hit by a ray of sunshine. Go. 2, 3, bigger. Come on. Boy, I can feel Susie upstairs smiling along with us. All right. That's that charity auction. Okay, let's watch a new video. I had no idea who OPM is. Do you know who OPM is? I had to look it up on Google. We got a great video, but let's learn about who OPM is first. OPM, unless you're like me and I live under a rock, I literally live in a basement. OPM is the main character in the One Punch Man. So it stands for a One Punch Man, an anime, I can never say that. Anime and manga, who wears a yellow suit is Saitama. He is the protagonist. I don't even know what that means. I should know what that word means. I'm 55 years old. Also as known as Caped Baldy. So we're going to see Caped Baldy here in a second, but I'm going to see what protagonist means. Somebody who creates trouble, maybe? If I had to guess, protagonist. Oh, am I on the wrong screen? No, I'm on the right screen. Protagonist definition. Protagonist. I'm going to remember this. Come on, Google. Principal character in a literary work. The leading actor or principal character. Okay, I was dead wrong. I had no idea that's what that meant. Okay, so let's get to this without further ado. We got a lot of fun things to look at this morning. Here we go. And let me pause this. We may not be able to watch the whole thing, but hold on. Bringing it up. There's that bald yellow guy, the protagonist. One Punch Man. Oh, UFD. Hey, next we're going to look at social dominance and some other great news about our project. But there we are. One Punch Man. Oh, there's the punch. It all makes sense now. He's the protagonist. Yeah, look at the unicorn. This is awesome. Somebody needs to get him a ledger device. Look at that. Look at that. Lightning. The unicorns. That's us, baby. By the way, this was created by our friend BCP. We're not afraid of you, One Punch Man, you protagonist. Don't mess with the unicorn. Oh, no. Okay, sorry, guys. You can't hear the audio. Thank you, StreamYard, yet again. I guess you got to hear me. Oh, shoot. Created by BCP. All right, hold on a second. It drives me crazy. Hold on here. Hold on, I'm coming back. Okay, StreamYard is okay. StreamYard's just having all kinds of problems. They lost connection. Okay, okay, I can talk now. Then when we got some more sharing to do. I'll pull that up. Hold on here. Stop screen. Oh shoot, I screwed up. Hold on, guys. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. You're gonna watch me struggle. Is my face turning red? And we'll share screen. Okay. Here we go. Share this. All right. Oh no. Share this tab instead. All right. Hold on here. I'm going to do a test. Boy, I hope we're still live. Looks like we're having, StreamYard's having some major issues this morning. And so right now we have this one. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go here. Nope. Share this. All right. Are we on the right screen? I think we are. Okay. Sorry about that. It gets real screwy. Okay, so let's talk about social dominance. Okay. Big update. What? Okay, 10/7. This was yesterday. He's in Africa, so he writes it. I thought that said July 10th, but that's actually October 10th. Social mindshare over the last 24 hours. In the pump fund ecosystem, UFD ranks third most mentioned token and holds the 18th position amongst all crypto. The UFD community is steadily growing, showing strong engagement. I know it's like we repeat this over and over because it is so important for us to remember the success that we are having with true organic engagement on the social platforms. That will make a big difference in the end. Let me pull this one up. There we are, right? In the pump fund ecosystem, look at UFD, right? There we are, number 3. And if we go to the next one, which will show us in all of meme coins, we are right here. Let me circle that or outline that for you. All right, that's us in all meme coins everywhere in the world. Now, someone also brought up a very interesting comparison between us, and have you heard of this coin called Useless? I think Useless is on the Bonk network. Maybe came out when Bonk was kind of getting real super hot. Remember Bonk? Bonk was the big thing, the meta for a while there. So Mr. Nullsoul, and I'm going to share the right screen, did a comparison. This is fascinating. There's a reason why we want to consider this comparison and where we could be heading in the future. He said, let's take a look at Useless versus UFD. Both are the same concept. Unicorn Fart Dust was made calling all cryptos unicorn fart dust. Yeah, that's what I said it for years, right? Nothing but unicorn fart dust, which translates to useless. Number of holders, about the same. We've got a slight edge. We got about 2,000 more holders than Useless does. Age, we're almost 10 months and they're almost 5 months. So right now we're about twice as old as them. Market cap, what? We're at 19 million and they're at 320 million, 16 times bigger than us. Rockets, we've got 15,000. They have 2,000. We have 7 times more. Red flags, we have less than 400. They have more than 1,000. A dev that is live streamed every single day, including today since launch. UFD gets a 1, Useless gets a 0. Social dominance, top 15 meme coin daily, right? Number 3 in the pump system, Useless. We don't know. A family of holders, yes. Useless, we're not sure. And I'm not casting any shade on the Useless community or anything like that. We're just showing kind of what we are compared to where they are right now as objectively as possible. Then he says, Mr. Nullsoul, you be the judge. Will you buy the top of one coin, possibly, or the bottom of another? Will you be right or will you be with the cabal. I don't know. Is that speculation that the cabal is who's behind useless coin? We'll see how that all plays out. But I think that bodes very well for the future of our project, our community within Unicorn Fart Dust. This is NFT Appreciation Week. I want to show you a couple cool things that came out from first Amicorn, and I want to share this, and I want to make sure this is about this one here. Yeah, it's about 13 seconds long. And before I share it, I'm going to go back and make sure that we have, shoot, we don't have audio again. Darn it. Hold on. I'll try one more time. This is getting frustrating. And stop screen share. Okay. See if I can pull it up one more time. We'll try this. We may have to watch these without audio. And share. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and see if we can get this to work with some audio. What the heck? Hold on here, guys. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. He's New York City. This is our community. All right, let's go back here, see if I can get this up and show you. That is from our friend Amicorn, one of our in-house NFT artists. And the next one is on TikTok. Let's see if I can get that to play for you. Here we go. Share this tab instead. I get it on full screen. Okay, here we go. This comes from New York. Okay. All right. Thank you, Amicorn. Right. Thank you to all the artists out there creating videos, creating artwork, spreading the dust, spreading the word. That's on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Scott Vernon doing a wonderful job on TikTok. Our friend Connector doing a wonderful job on Instagram. Susie doing a wonderful job on YouTube. Don't forget, watch this on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to Ledger for sponsoring us. We got more to look at, guys, but I do want to say thank you to Ledger. So exciting what they are doing right now. We know, right, they're the crypto hardware wallet security leader, but their ecosystem that you can be a part of through the Ledger Live app lets you do a whole lot more. People, know that Ledger is the leader in the hardware wallet side of things, but I'm telling you, with the Ledger Live app, which is what I use, you can do everything: buy, sell, stake, manage all your digital crypto assets. And our friends at MoonPay, right, the entry door for 30 million and more into the crypto world. They're the on-ramp from fiat into crypto. They're also the fintech leader, right, growing, innovating and adding so much value to the overall crypto ecosystem. Both of these companies, thank you so much, right? It enables me to be down here, to have Duster Club, for us to get together. Hey, and you know what? I put them out. Let's see if I can do this right. Do you see what's on my shoulder? Huh? You see it there? I got a penguin on my shoulder. That was sent to us from our good friend Luca Netz and Pingu. What a great community as well. Hello to all of our Pingu friends. And that is the biggest penguin ever. Believe me, the thing, I about had a heart attack and a divorce when Susie and I carried it down the steps. But he now permanently lives here in the basement. And it kind of feels cool to have a penguin on my shoulder. So thank you, Luca, for sending that months back. We love it. We love having some Pingu merch down here in the basement. And what else? We got more to look at. Let's go see what Guapo shared with us. Another great one. A couple short, fun things. And then we got the hottest Halloween costume going, the meta in Halloween costumes. But this came from Guapo. He said, my name is Corn, Unicorn 007 inspired. And we'll get that up on full screen. This is 007. Some of you may not be old enough to remember that, but famous movie from way back. All right. Now, you may have heard the hottest. Look, if you got kids or maybe you yourself are going to go out for Halloween this year, there's some serious meta going around in the Halloween world, and it has to do with us. Let's check this out from our friend Royal. And there we go. Another funny one. Royal never ceases to amaze us and provide us with some good entertainment. And all right.
Look at this. Unicorn Fartman costume. I want to be Unicorn Fartman. Same. It even has a golden horn. We could all be Unicorn Fartmen. Let's try. Look at this. Unicorn Fartman costume. I want to be Unicorn Fartman.
Happening at a Walmart near
it
you.
It even has a golden horn. We could all be Unicorn Fartmen. Let's try. Look at this.
So that was created with Sora, which from what I understand, we're getting some hilarious, great content coming out off this Sora. I don't know if it's called a program, app, platform, whatever it may be. So keep up the great work, guys. Keep spreading the news about UFD. It's working, right? We're getting the news out to more and more people. We are building this foundational community. Please participate, share the news about the charity drive that we're doing for pediatric cancer. Again, I have a post pinned at the top of my X profile. You be good. You have a great day. Be good to yourself, okay? And I'm going to look forward to seeing you, yes, you, down here in the basement soon. Take care. I'll see you soon.